Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we are tackling an essential feature in Jira, creating and using labels. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know exactly how to add labels to your Jira issues, making organization, searching, and team collaboration even smoother. Labels can be a huge time saver, so let's jump right in and see how they work. First things first, open up the work item or issue you want to label in Jira. If you're working with a lot of different issues, locating the right one might take a few moments. Don't worry if you have a long backlog. You can use Jira's search bar to find your task. Or if you're already inside an issue, you're ready to go. Here's a neat trick. You can also use the shortcut key L on your keyboard to quickly jump straight to the labels field. It's one of those little shortcuts that might not be obvious at first but can really speed up your workflow once you get the hang of it. Once your issue is open, look for the labels field within the issue details. Usually, it's somewhere below the main description, but your layout might vary depending on how your Jira is configured. If you haven't used labels on this issue before, the field will probably display none. That just means you're starting fresh, and no labels have been applied yet. Now, let's add a new label. Click into the labels field and start typing the name you want for your label. You'll notice Jira automatically suggests existing labels as you type. This is a helpful feature because it encourages consistency and helps prevent typos or duplicate labels. For example, if your team often uses design review, Jira will bring that up once you start typing DAISY, making sure everyone is using the same terminology. If the label you want doesn't already exist, don't worry. You can easily create a new one. Keep typing until your desired label name appears as a new suggestion, and you'll see Jira confirms that it's a new label with that little new label message in parentheses. When you see it, press Enter or click on it to create and apply the label to your issue. It's that simple. A few keystrokes and your issue is now tagged for quick searching later on. And the good news is, you're not limited to just one label. If your issue fits into several categories, just repeat the process to add multiple labels. For instance, maybe you want to tag a bug as both critical and front-end. Just keep adding until all relevant labels are attached. This makes finding and filtering your issues later incredibly straightforward. A quick word about best practices. Consistency is absolutely key when it comes to labels. Try to use clear, descriptive names that mean something to your team, and stick to a standard format. This helps everyone filter, find, and report on issues more efficiently. Also, remember that labels can't contain spaces. If you're labeling something like user acceptance test, use underscores or hyphens instead. For example, user acceptance test or user acceptance test. This keeps Jira happy and your labels readable. One great feature: if you ever want to see all issues sharing the same label, just click on the label itself within any issue. Jira instantly shows you every issue that matches, which is perfect for sprint planning or team reviews. Lastly, if you're having trouble seeing the labels field or you're unable to add labels, it might be due to your project's permissions or how the fields are set up. If that happens, just check your project settings for the labels field and make sure your user role has the right permissions. A quick chat with your Jira admin can usually solve any hiccup like this. That's it for today's guide. I hope you found it helpful and you're feeling confident about using labels in Jira now. If you have any questions or run into any roadblocks, drop a comment below and I'll do my best to help out. Don't forget to like the video and make sure to subscribe so you never miss our latest tutorials. Thanks for watching and good luck organizing your Jira issues.